Wow, welcome to DogStar.
Each week we sit down with a star of hip hop and R&B.
This week we are sitting down with the man of many hats. Some might know him as Solar Sunsets, some might know him as TRIP.E.
Or TRIPE.
Or TRIPE.
Yes.
We'll get into all that. Thanks so much for coming in. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Yeah.
We appreciate you sitting down here at DogStar, carving out a considerable chunk of time to share your story with us, share your story with fans, share your story with us as fans.
Yes. Thank you for having me. It's honestly like super awesome to be here.
Pleasure's all
Seriously,
ours.
we've been fans for a while and listened to your discography yet today and yesterday. We feel like we know you, the parasocial relationship as a fan does already. But after today, we will know you.
Yes.
Yeah, so like you were saying, we were digging around through your discography, saw a couple different bios. So where were you born? Where are you?
Oh, I was
Start at
born
the
here in
beginning.
Minneapolis.
Okay.
Oh.
The
Yeah,
journey
it was-
starts here.
Yeah. I was
Good to know.
born here in Minneapolis and I was raised in Duluth for 11 years. And
Okay.
Yeah.
I would assume the first 11 years or first chunk of life in Duluth.
Yeah.
And what's life like in Duluth? Who are you living with? Who is picking out the music you're listening to?
Mostly my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, I was living mostly with my mom, and for some time I was living with my dad there and there. It was mostly like summers I'd go with my dad, and like for school I'd stay with my mom, and yeah, that's kind of how it was.
Can you remember if they had similar, like different music taste?
I think it was kind of similar. I think my mom, they were both more into like different things, but like it was similar in a way. I think my mom was just more into like all music, and
Right, a
my
little bit more
dad
eclectic,
was
yeah.
kind of the same way, but like he had his own thing. Not so much of like rap to what I know. I mean,
Okay.
definitely Tech Nine, and like that's pretty much all I know from what I yeah. But my mom, she's definitely listened to like Green Day and like
Whoa.
from like Nirvana, like Missy Elliott and like R&B and like pretty much what you would see as like a teenager in like late 90s, early 2000s, whatever media was pushing out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say.
exactly. The mainstream, the stuff that's getting
Yeah.
pushed, stuff on the radio.
But still being exposed to more than just one niche genre.
That is
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Because you can get pigeonholed pretty easy by what your parents are listening to. Was there anybody else in your life showing you cool music in those first 11 years?
Yeah. A lot of the time I would actually go to my grandpa's shop and I'd do carpentry work, and my grandpa would like throw a tape in or like a CD, and like the Electric Fetus in Duluth was like right down the street from the shop. So like I'm pretty sure he'd just go there, pick up CD, and then go back to the shop and just get to work. Throw that CD in. It surprised me that he had My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, you got that? And he was like, yeah, we're not going to listen to that. But,
That's cool.
He had like a whole bunch of different music. So it was like kind of surprising to me that he had more, like, more range on music. And he was more like, I don't know, I would say like open to whatever and not like have like, be all like grumpy about it. or
Right.
anything.
Old man in Duluth
Yeah.
might have.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was always like kind of feeding me like, yo, you should like use this, or also my other grandpa, my mom's dad, yeah, he had a lot of records. I gotta give him that. He had a lot of records, too many. I think I don't know where they're at. I don't talk to him too much, but yeah, I hope he's doing well. And I don't know where those are. They're probably kept safe in a vault.
Right.
Hopefully, yeah,
I mean,
they belong in a museum.
I was gonna say, or getting ready to be buried with them.
Yeah, no, they
put
need to be
'em-
put
put
in
'em
a
in
time
the-
vault. Or,
Exactly.
Were any of these relatives playing any instruments or singing along really well to the songs?
yeah, it's funny. Grandpa Dan, he was playing instruments. He played guitar. He played. My dad played guitar too.
Hey, okay.
They gifted me my first guitar when I was like 12.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't play that too much, but I should have.
Do you still have the guitar?
No, I don't. I wish I did, but yeah, I came back from Seattle and it was just messed up, and I was like, I don't know how to fix it, and I think I got the strings fixed on it. I don't know what happened to the guitar. Things just come and go
Right.
in life, but that's something that I probably should have kept. Maybe it's somewhere in storage on the island or something. I don't know.
But it's
Maybe
never
like
too
those-
late to turn a new item into an
Exactly.
heirloom.
Yeah, exactly.
And you mentioned that was around 12. What inspired the move away from Minnesota?
What forced you away?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I would say like
I mean, you're obviously moving with your family at 11, right?
no. I mean, from 6 years old. My dad, he grew up in Wisconsin, grew up in Duluth, and he also grew up in Washington.
Oh,
and
word.
so like kind of had different places where like I knew of. When I turned 6, he flew me out to Washington, and every summer I would just go out there.
Sick.
So like I'd go to school and be like, dang, like I know of a better place, and it's just so cool there, and like it's awesome, and like yeah. I've always been like fixated on like just living there and being there and just like not worrying about like too much of what's going on here, and but like somehow I just always come back, and I just gotta stay and figure it out and get it done. I'm here for a reason, so I'm very glad that I ended up coming back, and yeah, no, it's been an experience since I've been back, and now I'm here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, at the date of this recording, how long have you been back here in Minnesota?
I think 2 years.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
we're happy to have you back.
Exactly. Been staying busy.
Yes.
We want to check in along the timeline here. Make sure you didn't start rapping at like 8 or something. Was there anything looking back where you saw yourself as like...
I played instruments, the accordion, since I was 4.
What?
Now,
What a
when I went out
crazy
to the
instrument.
island.
What?
Yeah. No, so Grandpa Dan, he had these accordions, and he thought, let's get everyone playing the accordions, and
Polka Kings.
Yeah. And we're just playing them, and he was like, no, you gotta play it like this, and he was teaching me, and then my dad took it over, and then he was teaching me, and we were just all having fun, and I think we busted out the guitars, and it was good. It was good vibes, you know.
Yeah.
And then my dad's buddies would come over, and yeah. I can't. I don't know if he'll let me say his name, but he's a manager for Trampled by Turtles, and he's got, like awesome instruments, guitars, basses, all these cool things, and he's had those things around. And I think, like he was around at that time when I was 4, and I don't know, it's just really good. It felt awesome. So like I wanted to do that, and when I went out to the island when I was 6, and then my dad had all this like music stuff from my grandpa, his mom's husband at the time. Family can kind of be a little complicated.
Shifty,
I have a lot of
exactly.
family
At the time, yeah.
Right.
So he just had all this equipment, and he was like, go ahead, rap, and like made a little stupid beat. It was like 8-bit, 16-bit. It sounded like really trashy, and it was just like rapping about like this and this and that, and just like my trip, and I kind of was like, that was kind of fun. It was bad. It was horrible.
This
but
is at like 7, 8 years
6.
old.
It was
Oh, wow.
6 years old,
gosh.
7 years old. Yeah, I think I was 6. Yeah,
I love that.
So yeah, the idea that, everyday people can make music's already in your brain. The feeling of, people getting together to make music is awesome is already in your brain.
Yeah, it was more of like, yeah, everybody can do it. It's just more of like this feeling, and like if you're feeling good, then make the music, and that's what I thought it was, and that's what it is. You know,
That's
like
you.
it's in the moment. You make music in the moment.
And any bars in the early songs involving your name, your MC
Oh,
name, like
yeah.
this is MCE, and I'm here to say
Yeah, I don't think I had an MC name at that time. I
we
was
gotta
just,
check in. We do, we don't want to miss any of the early names.
I think it was like more like, my name is Eli.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, I think I was just repping my own name, like my government name.
Hey.
Speaking of government name, were you doing any performances or solos in school?
Yes.
Whether it be public school, private school.
Yes. High
Or
school.
anything getting on stage, really.
Oh, shoot.
Like band concerts or choir concerts or
Yeah,
even
applause
like
is the same.
even like a play.
Yeah, second grade, I think I did like little like talent shows, and I think that yeah,
Music were you
bands.
doing?
Yeah, it was. I think it was
Playing
just
the
like
accordion?
clacking, like little clacker things. I
Yeah.
forgot what they're called.
The
but-
weird wood music sticks.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm sure
those
that there's a
things.
cool Italian name for
Yeah.
it.
I forgot the name of them.
But
There was
But just
little
going like
things
ta
like
ta
that.
ti ti ta type of thing, or was it like
Yeah.
a song?
I forgot the name of the song. I think I keep forgetting things.
No worries. It's
yeah,
I mean
it's
it's
a no.
sometimes memory lane's
It
a
was
bit hazy.
Yes, very hazy nowadays.
But that's cool.
No,
Did you
stranger to the crowd.
did you join? Well, so you're already playing. Well, not playing guitar, kind of playing accordion. Obviously playing those sticks. The heck out of those
Yeah.
sticks. You end up joining any bands or anything while you're in
Middle
school?
school.
Oh,
I tried, and like it was good. It was good at first. And then I wanted to
Percussion?
do my percussion.
Okay.
I wanted to do my own thing, and it didn't work out so well. But it wasn't like I wanted to like freestyle like that and like just go crazy. I wanted to like learn how to like play the drum set, and like I thought I would learn.
Versus just like a timpani or xylophone.
Yeah, I didn't think it was cool to like follow notes and just like learn that way. And I wasn't even on a drum set, and I thought I'd learn through a drum set, and I didn't get that position.
Just
so I
not
just,
what you imagined it to
no, not at all. So I think I dropped out of that class and picked up something different, and I'm glad I did. I will pick up the drums eventually someday, and if I don't,
You heard him here.
be. Yeah, exactly.
yes, don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that.
We'll be
because
waiting
it might
for
take
the-
me
we're gonna
take me a minute. It
We'll
might
wait
take
for
me
the
a minute.
VMA performance when you're
Yeah.
drumming and rapping at the same time.
Shit, that might be
No?
that.
Now we're
But-
talking.
Now we're talking.
Didn't return to the stage until high school, you said a little bit ago, right?
Yes.
What was that opportunity? Can you run us through that memory?
It didn't like at first I didn't think that I would be going on stage in high school or doing anything like that. I thought I would just be going to school.
Mm-hmm.
At some point when I met Shane, shout out Shane.
Junior the Genius, friend of the show.
Junior the
Yeah, exactly.
Genius,
Young
Junior the
Cheeto.
Genius, Young Cheeto.
Yes.
And yeah, I didn't think that it would be serious, but then we took ourselves very seriously, and I was like, we got to prove something, we got to do something, and like we did. It was pop, rock, and hip hop that we did a class for, or Mr. Lehigh gave us basically the class and was like, hey, do your thing, and we did, and I thought it was pretty good. A lot of kids in there, fooled around and didn't really, take themselves seriously. But there were a good chunk of kids that were actually trying to get something done. And I
Yeah.
feel like, in a way, looking back at it, I think that a lot of them pushed us to like work with them. And I appreciate the ones that, pushed us to work with them because they were driven. They put that passion in. And like at that point, when I saw other kids like really doing it, like, oh, like we're taking our craft seriously.
Right.
Like feed us. Like let's do it.
And this is in Duluth?
Yeah, it was in Duluth, and that was the craziest part too to me. It was like we're in a small town, and I don't think because it's always like dark and gloomy and like snowy, and like the weather can change all the time. So like no one's believing in themselves. You're stuck in a bubble, and to see that these kids were like really fed into this idea of like we can do it, and then we did, and then I saw me and Shane get on stage a few times, and like it switched up in a way of like oh you guys like we could do better than you. It wasn't more so of like a team. They got hungry, and I liked that.
But yeah, paradigm shift.
Exactly. They motivated me. They motivated Shane.
Yeah.
And I think they got to Shane. I think they got to Junior. And that's why he is the way he is now. Like holy crap. Like
A hot ball of motivation.
Yes.
Yeah.
The shift in everything after high school, after 2019 was huge for us, I'd say. And then over the past 2 years was like, whoa, like this is good. We could be doing a lot more. It's just only going up. It's triple fold. Oh, excuse me.
Gesundheit.
I do want to ask, we got to take a break in about a minute and a half. So when you went back on stage for that first time with Shane, what was your rapper name?
Back then.
We don't want to miss it. Yeah.
It was TRIP.E. I
Triple
became TRIPE. There's a funny story behind this.
Oh, we'll save it for after the break.
Yes, we'll save that one.
Exactly. The best place to follow you on Instagram is soulless_sunsets, correct?
Yes, correct.
Was that an artist name at any time? Well, we don't really have time. Follow him as Soulless Sunsets, SOULLESS_SUNSETS.
Follow us at DogStar Podcast, DOGSTAR PODCAST.
We'll be right back. BAC.
Bow wow, baby.
Bow wow.
Peace.
Bow wow.
Welcome back to DogStar.
We're sitting down with TRIP.E, learning all about your early years up through high school, where you met your current musical collaborator, Junior the Genius,
Yes.
A.K.A. Shane Moody.
Yes, Shane Mooney.
a.k.a. the...
Junior.
Oh, I forget what it is.
Young
Adolescent
Cheeto.
Cheese Puff.
Yes,
Adolescent
the Adolescent Cheese Puff.
That one
The
cracks me
creator
up.
of
But
Cordy.
this isn't his DogStar interview.
No,
No.
this isn't.
So, you're getting into it. The rapper names. You said you had a funny story about how you landed on your name.
Yes, before the break.
Well, not so much funny, but
Just the...
I mean, it is funny in a way. I mean, what I did
You
with
told
it,
our segment producer this was a funny story.
I did, but humor can be different sometimes. But yeah, I actually changed my name after my dad passed away. But like that's not the funny
That's not
part. What I
funny.
did, no, it's
I'm
not.
just
It's
kidding.
not. That's that. I'm sorry.
Kidding.
Yeah, so I changed it from Eli Nathaniel Guy. Don't quote me on that. Excuse my language. I don't want nobody to know that really, but I just said it to the world so the world knows. Yeah, Nathaniel. I didn't like that so much, and I didn't like Guy, the last name Guy, so much. And I just changed it to Ethan Edholm, so like... Yeah. Also, like, I felt the need to do that because like everyone with the last name Edholm, like they do pretty well. And like we're creative and like the Renaissance, like kind of know. It just felt more fitting for me. So I did that, and I like at a young age thought I was like Bruce Wayne. So like went to the courthouse, did all of that, and like went home, and I was like right around the time Kick came out. So like I felt like a superhero in a
Yeah,
way.
that alter ego.
Yeah, and like went home, worked on like the suit, had my own little montage in my head, and I'm like,
The human
this is
spider.
yeah, I'm
Right.
like, I'm Triple E now. And I'm like feeling good. It's time to go outside and like rule the world. And like I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, no, you're definitely not Superman. And so like definitely can't go out just like
Whoa.
picking fights. And I actually
Gotta-
had the Superman syndrome in my head, like where I could like go out and like do that, but
Whoa.
no, yeah, no, like,
I guess sidebar or side note, how easy is it to change your name?
Yeah.
it's
I guess financially and clerically versus like
I would say
Identity.
like what state you're in.
okay,
So like here it was 113
that's
in
not bad.
2012.
That's not
Mm.
bad.
So I'd say today it'd be like maybe like 130,
Okay,
maybe
Inflation.
inflation.
that's fascinating. Did that kind of new sense of new identity give you artistic motivation?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
yes.
So
I-
you're not fighting the crimes in the streets. You're fighting the crimes perhaps within the crimes in your imagination. Or I don't know. That's a
Yeah.
bad way to phrase it.
No, of like finding a way of like rearranging the universe to fit my narrative, like fitting me. I kind of had this like mental awakening in a way of like, well, everything can go bad, but everything can also go good as well. So like, gotta just keep doing good and like to receive good, like be your own superhero in a way. And like, I stopped taking it in the literal sense, and I was like, with good power comes good responsibility, and
Mm-hmm.
like you gotta push yourself to do good things in order to receive good things.
Right.
And confidence is basically what it was. Is like I can do anything. Like I just changed my name at 11, and that's pretty cool. I can do anything. I
Yeah.
can do anything. And I started telling myself that a lot. And I believe myself before I'd go to school, before I'd like hear things that I would think that other people would say to me. And like, oh, I didn't hear that today. And like it built up confidence even more. And I'm like, I can do
Wow.
anything. And then like I'd get in trouble for something. And then like it like brought me back down to earth. But like
Like you over deflated. Right,
yeah,
right.
but like in a way of like, okay, I can't do that, and like this makes sense, and like now I'm learning in ways of like where I'm not gonna ground myself like too much, because a lot of people in Duluth, growing up like around me, had this bubble around them. A lot of people just put them in this field of, oh, you can't do that. You need to do this. You can't do that. You need to chill out. Oh, you're too excited in the Walmart.
Mm.
Like, okay, it's Tuesday on a rainy day in Walmart, and like, okay, like,
Just trying to bring a little light. to
yeah,
the-
exactly. So it's like, like have a little confidence in yourself, because if you're just like dark and gloomy and you're putting a little bubble over someone, then they're not going to be able to, they're just capped off on their like real estate. You capped off on their market value.
Mhm.
Like people are like stocks in a way. Like you gotta invest in people to like receive good business. And yeah, that's what I meant by you gotta do good by receiving good. Like
Yeah.
just seeing other people's value and understanding like confidence and believing in yourself is gonna get you far.
That is huge,
Definitely.
and to have that mindset from such an early age and so
Yeah.
early on in your artistic career it's rare.
Yeah,
Yes.
experiencing that new chapter, the feeling, the limitlessness. I am curious how you ended up being an MC rather than like an all-star accordion player. Like, what is it
Right.
about
Yeah, how come you're not
rapping?
Weird Al?
What is it about making music like in like a hip hop style? I assume where it's like more recording booth than like jam session. Just what is it? What is it you like?
I don't know what it is that I like about it. I think it's the part where I can like express myself and not really care. Like just going back on the confidence thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like this last project that I worked on, 66, like that's where I kind of like I didn't really do too much, but like I made a lot. I made everything from scratch. But
If
I
we're
also,
talking beats, we're talking
everything from scratch.
When did you start
Ooh.
making beats?
I
Or how long
mean,
have you been making beats for? Well, I
beats-
guess since the accordion and the
I wish.
wooden
I'd
sticks.
probably
I
be
mean-
I'd probably be so much better today. Like if I was making beats from the accordion days. But
Yeah. How'd you get into that, or what program were you using at the beginning of your beat making journey?
Garage.
okay.
Ah,
classic.
That was 2017 off the iPod with Junior, and it was like raw material from in there, and we didn't know what we were doing, but like we did it and like pushed ourselves, and I was like, all right, we're getting somewhere. And I'm like, let's get this going. And I picked up Ableton.
Whoa.
I think I, got it illegally somehow.
Is this still in high school or post high school?
This is still in high school.
Okay,
This is
okay.
still
the
high school.
Ableton Fairy left it on your hard drive.
Exactly.
Yes.
Very
Yeah, I
nice.
came home from school and I was there and I was like, awesome, cool. Let's get to work. And I was very grateful for the Ableton.
Honing the craft, though.
Yes. Yeah, I think I used it a lot, and then eventually, sadly, my mom sold it to my grandpa, and everything's gone.
What?
The computer or the copy of Ableton?
I think
All
the
the
computer,
files,
everything.
probably.
no.
Yeah, everything's gone. So like,
Uh,
I will never get it. I didn't save it to like the cloud at the time. I
Right.
just was like just making them and then like getting tired and then throwing them away. Like not throwing them away, but like throwing the computer to the side and just being like, I'm done.
mhm.
Like, but
I mean, that makes
was
some people want to stop making music.
oh yeah,
How'd you get over that?
I definitely did stop making music for a minute. I mean, and then I got into it again, and I think every time I got into it by myself rather than working with Shane, I kind of like didn't get much done because there wasn't that drive that like let's get it done
Yeah.
and like locking in, like actually being like no dude, like working on it and like being like actually like having fights. Like we were having like real like regular show moments where like dude, you can't do that, and like go in the closet and like get that done. And I worked with my cousin after high school, and like I tried getting something done, and like he's like, dude, I gotta get it done. You got 15 minutes. If you don't lock in right now, I'm like, all right,
What?
2 takes.
Yeah.
2 takes for Solar Sunsets, and that's all it took. That final cut was 1 whole take. There wasn't any like anything like that. Like it's 1 continuous take, and
Wow.
after he was done with that, he's like, all right, I'm done. I'm going. You're out, bro. You got to leave. I'm like, great, like whatever. I don't know what I did, but.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, no, you were late. And that's kind of been a pattern recently. I've been late, and yeah, when I'm working by myself, I'll perfect. And I think I'm really, I don't know what it is. I should probably just stop perfecting
Right.
because like nowadays, not everything's like perfected, and you're getting like top Billboard charts, and it's like, I don't really care about that type of stuff at all. Like I want to hear the best, and like I want to be able to like meet, like I don't want to show up to Timberland and be like, hey, I worked, like I got something cool, awesome, and like I show it to him and it's just like something stupid
Sounds
and
half done.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I even like, bro, I hear stuff like that all the time. Like something crafted really well, not overly crafted, but like well engineered, well crafted, and that's like worth listening to, that you can like actually be like, this is good, I can hear it on repeat and I can listen to it in 30 years from now and like it still makes sense.
Is that the reason why you started making your own beats? Kind of that same feeling, or
Yeah.
like what's the difference to you between rapping on someone else's beat or rapping on your beat?
I think that it would make more sense if I made my own beat, or made the beat to my parts now, to like in order to like really fit what I'm saying. Like no one can compare it to like, oh, well, he's trying to sound like so and so. Well, no, I'm not.
Right.
Like I'm not trying to, like, I might have inspiration from others, or like other people are like, he got this from there. And like nowadays there's a lot of that YouTube free beats.
Yeah.
And then like taking it, and then like that producer wakes up like some different state every other week, and they're like, oh, I'll just hit that button, and they get hit. Someone gets hit with the cease and desist, and like it's like, you got to take this beat down, you got to do this and that.
It's
Soulless Sunsets, like that beat, I can't use that. I can't go on stage with it. I can't do nothing. It was free to what I know.
Right.
And like, you know, so I left it on SoundCloud. I can't upload it to Apple. I can't do this and that. And so it limited me to like this one spot. So,
and that's got to be clutch, being able to add stuff after you have your lyrics too.
Yeah,
Like that must take it
exactly.
to a whole nother level versus trying to fit exactly within whatever the existing beat is.
yes. And like it's after, so like making your own beat, it's like, okay, this is the blueprint. And then like you lay your vocals down, you lay your ad libs down and layers and whatever. And then you master it. You're like, okay, this sounding good. This sandwich is looking good now. But like, I think you could add, you know, a little bit more spice to it. You could do this and this and that. You could rearrange it. You can get like 5 different versions out of it just from like making your own beat, or like sending that beat that you made over to a friend. And like, if they're really good at making beats, they'll, you know, do their thing, and then like you'll get something really good. You might get a Salsa Verde, or you might, you know, get a 626. And yeah, I that's what I did for 626, was like made the beat and I sent it over to Willie, and I was like, you know, I need that Mike Dean kind of aesthetic to the beginning. I need you, dude. Like, get it done. And he delivered. And yeah, I was like, DogStar, I was about to get this done. What time do we have?
Well, shout out Willie Boy. Shout out Wilson Arnold.
Yes, shout
Yeah,
out
you're
Willie.
about to hear that song at the end of the show, Project 626. That's very, very exciting.
And just it's so amazing to me that as a producer and lyricist, you don't shy away from rapping on your own music. Because some producers, or some rappers won't rap on their own beats.
Right.
That's
It's very, very interesting. So
that is interesting.
I feel like it's just an insecurity thing. You know what I mean?
Or it
it's
could
like
be
other
the
people dig
ultimate
it.
ear, you know?
Right,
You never
right,
know.
right.
Where it's like,
Yeah.
I am not the artist for this song.
I think most of the rappers that are rapping and make beats, I don't think that they know how to engineer for themselves.
Okay,
And I think
Do
that
you know how to engineer for yourself? Aha.
But here's the thing. I'm learning.
Exactly.
That's what's
Willing
up.
to learn.
Yes.
And engineering would be more so like, what is that compared to, like, that's what it, just for anybody who doesn't know, like me.
Like engineering as in like, I'm going to, like the
Recording
the
your
sauce
voice?
that you were just talking about was
Oh.
like, I'm going to rearrange it like this. I can do this. I can
Nice.
subtract the beat and like come back again and, you know, do awesome. I can do acrobatics on the beat, excuse my language.
Turn it into a song.
Yeah, like flip it around and do awesome things with it and add like effects and yeah, make the colors pop out more. I would say that's what you can do with engineering. You can master it and make it sound more alive instead of, you know, 2 kids that want to pick up the phone and slap the earbuds in and just go along with it and, you know, do their thing and, you know, add a auto tune over it and say call it a day and make 5 songs in a day like that when it's not like that. I mean, you can do that, but I wouldn't recommend it. You know?
Yeah.
Eventually, at the end of the day, what I want to do is make timeless music. I know that what I make, and like, long as it's over, I have a formula. It's not too much of like other people's formula or like what it would be on par with other people's, but it's on par for me. And it works for me. And as long as it works for me, I'm fine. a lot of other people too. If you're one of those artists that are stuck on like, I can't rap on my own beats, don't do that. Figure it out while you're developing the beat. Come up with the lyrics in your head, and then after you're done, figure it out and just get to it. And if you get frustrated, that's fine. Take a nap and get back to it. And yeah, don't shy away from doing that, because that's what's going to help you out in the long run. You're going to own all of your royalties instead of sharing with other people.
Ooh,
Right.
words of wisdom here on DogStar.
Yes.
Very, very true. We got to take a break. Make sure to follow Soulless_Sunsets on Instagram and follow us at DogStar Podcast.
Bow wow.
Bow wow.
Bow wow.
Welcome back to DogStar.
Yeah.
We're sitting down with TRIP.E.
Yeah.
Clear up for me. So Soulless Sunsets is your Instagram. That was never your artist name, or is that your producer name? Or
I mean, it is kind of a artist name in a way. I would
Maybe an
say.
AKA. Or...
Yeah. I mean,
AKA.
I mean, you could call me Soulless Sunsets, but I wouldn't. Like my real, it was Trip.
Yeah, we know it's TRIP.E.
Yeah, TRIP.E is me, but I wouldn't say Soulless Sunsets is like. It's just my Instagram name. It's
I just
kinda
want to
like-
make sure we weren't missing any
No.
secret SoundClouds or anything like that. Because, yeah, when I was looking, the earliest song that I found was Junior the Genius feature or collaboration, Big A $, Chain.
Oh yeah.
Is that the first one that you have
Oh,
up
yeah.
for people to find and listen to?
I mean, I was featured on that. I did ad libs. I screamed and I shouted on there. And it was, yeah, I did my job. And
Absolutely.
yeah, I would say. I mean, before then it was the secret guerrilla warfare.
Exactly.
That's the original. But
The official.
yeah, then big
Right.
yeah,
In the mist.
big dollars.
Yeah. And then another feature, oh man, can't read my own handwriting. Is it Excelsior?
Excelsior.
Excelsior.
Like
Oh, it's a
Stan Lee,
$sign.
Stan Lee Excelsior. That was amazing. That was like the best work that I've done at that time, in that era, like high school era. That was the best, I would say. I would say that my verse on there topped what was to come, I'd say.
Mhm.
But the next thing was kind of in a hole of like what I was kind of going through at the time. But yeah, I liked Excelsior. Excelsior
Absolutely.
was awesome.
Onward and upward.
Yeah.
And then
It was great.
another $sign one. Man, I should write better. Oh, the Splinter Lude. You're also on that.
Oh man, yeah. The Splinterlude. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know how that actually came up to be, but yeah, we were making that, and it was just something. I think Shane was making that, and then he came over, and then was making some more of it, and was working on it, and then we were just recording the room, and there was a part in that where I was like, "Yo, you gotta go home." And my mom said, "You gotta go home," and he was like, "No." And yeah, y'all gotta check it out. Y'all go check out Splinterlude. And
So those
see
are
what I said
some
on
deep
there.
cuts ones. Yeah, not necessarily on your SoundCloud.
Right.
And
But-
then the SoundCloud is TRIPE.
Mhm.
There's no hidden other SoundClouds what we should be digging
No
for,
Solar
looking for.
Sunsets, SoundCloud.
Or a TRIP.E SoundCloud. TRIPE is where to find it on SoundCloud.
Yeah,
Just making sure. Just
Yeah.
double checking.
yeah.
'Cause-
Fans, come on.
Exactly. So then, yeah, the earliest song on the SoundCloud is...
I think I might have another SoundCloud, but I don't think I have music on there. I could
Okay.
be wrong. But it's just my name, like my government name, and then some numbers. But like that's what SoundCloud gave me at the time. I don't know how to get into that account. So if there is anything out there, then that was just trial and error.
Okay,
But,
okay.
yeah.
We'll dig. If we find anything, we'll put it in the
Please send it over
the
here.
comments. You put it
Please.
in the comments if you
Yes.
find it. But yeah, your SoundCloud. Now we're talking August 2024 intro / Soul of Sunsets.
Yes.
What made that? Why is that the earliest song on your SoundCloud?
So now what happened was I made the song in 2020.
Whoa.
And then it got a lot of not follows. It got a lot of plays. Got about 3,000. And then my girlfriend kind of like asked me about it, and it upset me because she, we kind of like talked about it, like my lyrics of choice, and she didn't really like it too much. And I was like, whatever. I didn't want to argue, so I like just took it down. Yeah. So I was just like, whatever. But then I was like, I don't care. It's my craft. It's my art. I like it. And I posted it. And I was like, yeah, I can't let anybody just tell me, like, But, like, she just wants to know more of the song. And it was, like, on me for just being, like, kind of, like, a clamshell of, like, not trying to depict or, like, depart my music and, like, get into a conversation about what's this and what's that. And, like, what did I mean by this? And kind of just go off of that and, like, build an argument. Sorry, but... Yeah.
But you think it'll be up forever now?
Yes, of course.
Ain't no more
only
to
on SoundCloud,
Right,
though.
right.
Only on SoundCloud. And if the producer of that is watching this, please contact me or DogStar and let us know how much you actually want for the beat. I've tried contacting you before, but
It'll be a
wasn't it.
fair split.
Yes.
And then we're talking January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September 2024 Attic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. Attic. My cousin made that.
Nice.
And he gave me the files for it.
Wow.
He showed me a song that he made for me.
Nice.
And he was like, yo, just here, take this. He made the song after coming over and checking out the little bus that I was living on. I was living in a little bus on the island about 4 years ago. I think, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago now. And he came up with that, and he kind of like roasted me in it, and I was like, dang, it hyped me up. Y'all check out Attic too.
Yes.
It's good. He's very, very talented. He outshines me. You guys got to have him on the podcast.
that would
Seriously.
be awesome.
That would be really awesome. Get him flown out here.
Yeah.
Really soon. And
Exactly.
That might happen. But yeah, he made that for me, and it was kind of to motivate me into making music a little bit more.
Totally.
Nice.
So yeah.
And I would say you definitely have been since then. I mean,
Yes.
Y2K, another Junior the Genius collab.
Yes. Minnesota Vice, I'd say.
Minnesota. That's right.
Yes.
Minnesota Vice. Exactly. Which is sick. And that's you two. That's TRIP.E and Junior the Genius.
Yes, Junior
Anybody
the
else
Genius,
in Minnesota
TRIP.E.
Vice?
It's just us right now.
Okay.
Yes. Minnesota Vice, just us.
It's a sweet name.
Yes.
Very, very cool.
Shane came up with that, and it stuck, I think, after 4 months of like ideas, but yeah, that's the name. You guys are gonna hear a lot more of it. And
Absolutely. Speaking of more of that, Salsa Verde.
Yes.
That's July 2025. Another Minnesota Vice joint. You kind of were dropping little hints earlier about the order and process of that song.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of fun. And what is it about working with Junior working with anybody versus just doing it on your own?
I'd say it's more fun working.
Is it
with
the
other
competition, or is it just company while you're doing it? Or?
I work well with Junior. I work well with Willie. People that like know what they're doing. Like, as opposed to someone saying, "Oh, I know how to do that," and not know how to do that, and then like figure it out along with you.
Right.
Yeah.
think that working with Junior on that track was a process. It was a process for both of us, trying to figure out what to do with it. And that beat, that was originally something else. It was, I believe, A-Dub beat. Shout out A-Dub. Very appreciative. I think we might still use the original beat for something else.
Nice.
But Salsa Verde, that we made the vocals alongside with Chevy. We worked in the studio with him, and then we took those vocals. I was like, I don't know if I like this, man. It's like sounding a little bit too, this is gonna be really good for like people above our age gap. And he's like, yeah, that's the point. I'm like, yeah, but we could do that and be cool to our age gap too. So let's try to do that. And I don't think Shane was trying to hear me at first, but then I convinced him. I'm like, yo, we got to do it this way, bro. We got to do it this way. Like, let me just figure this out right quick. So I, after getting the studio time paid with Chevy, and I was like, yeah, let's just send it over to Willie. I'm like, Willie, yo, go through your beats right quick. And like, just go through them. And he's on FaceTime with me and Shane. And we're going through it, and we find this one beat, and it's perfect. And that's what we have today.
Nice.
And that took us about 3 weeks after finding the beat, just to like kind of like go through everything. And like, it was a huge process. It took about 4 months for it to like actually get finalized. And then just the release date, like just between like that was like the most studio profound song that we made to this day. Like I would say is like on par. That's a hit from us.
Heck yeah.
Classic.
And
obviously, you two working together is magic. I mean,
yes.
You three working together.
Yes.
four.
The team. And we're really, really excited to see where this trajectory takes you individually. What can we expect? What's on the horizon?
I think what you guys are about to expect is a lot of trial and error, a lot of waiting there and there. It might be now, it might be next week, or within, like, I don't know when exactly I might release my next thing, but I want to release very soon. And I think that you guys might get a little bit of something from me this month.
That's great to hear. That's exciting.
Quote me on that. I will drop this month.
Hey.
I don't know what date.
Let's go.
We're just gonna have to find out. It might be the day that you guys are seeing this. Yeah. I hope that after this month, I have an abundance of work that everyone can just hear without me having to make something in order for you guys to hear it.
Nice.
So I just want to upload my categories, my discographies, and give you something more than just rap, because I can make more than just rap. I'm a Renaissance man. I do everything. I do carpentry work, real estate, photography. I do photography. I mean, music.
And now you did DogStar.
DogStar. I'm on DogStar.
Thank you again for joining us,
Yes,
for joining
thank you.
fans, and for doing what you do, man.
Yes.
Seriously.
You're about to hear Project 626 and then Walking the Snow.
No, watch the snow.
Watch the Snow. Again with my handwriting. I'm sorry, guys. This has
TRIP.E
been
here on DogStar. We'll see you next time.
Bow wow.
Bow wow.
Wow, wow.
Project 626, baby, that's prime time. Executing orders in this pleasure's all mine. On my Kylo Ren, welcome to the dark side. Armageddon everywhere nowadays. Dirty D, Purple Rain, Midwest, get checks. Slave flexing private jets. Let's stop destroyer, ex-DeLorean. On the island, west coasting. Switching up the time zone again. What's the chances I'ma get my how high? Besley, I begin my O's. Let them know, I let them know. I took the blue pill, mixed it with the one from Limitless. Since I'm all track, but I'm too focused. Bogus, I kept it above, I kept it infinite. On my Minnesota vice. Let them know, I let them know, I let them know. Trippy different entity, turns up to a new degree. I don't feel like I done made history. Shout out Willie Boy with it, I done made history. Shout out TV Static with it, I done made history. I done made history, I done gave out pink jacks, fit it. Yeah, I be on my 808s as a baseline. Made that bougie booty shade. Catch you starting in them creamy crazy A's. Leather wrapped in silky suede. Feeling like a star, demons orbit in the shade. Musty cold shoulders, they plotting from light years away. Y'all really stay so on my face. Don't tuck in orders, I don't rock Obey. Still taking orders like y'all the new slaves. And some don't jump ship just to ride a new wave. I ride to the mountain so I can get paid. Spring Street, 3D still rendering 3G so outdated, couldn't see me. Could've upgraded, bit. Funny how I'm on TP with your mom click. You looking like a lick. It's looking like you rich. It's looking like you lit. Project 626, baby, it's prime time. 626, baby, it's prime time. Aging like that fine wine. Yeah, Project 626, baby. Yeah. It's the master I return. Just a little something on the track.